But first, paid advertisements.
What it is, y'all? What's going on? Naga's thoughts, the reason. Uh, Going through it today. I ain't been feeling too good, but I still had to try to get some work done. Either way, um, you always hear me talking shit about titles and names. You got to understand whitewashing or trying to hide the label from things is very important, right? If you ever chilled anywhere else in the world, like if you ever had homies somewhere else, you ever went somewhere else and they gave you a nickname, right? That nickname comes with certain connotations that most people have the way they see you, right? The way they look at you, the way they want to diagram you, the way they want to describe you, right? So if you with your family somewhere and you go to this area and somebody call you the name that they call you in that area, your people gonna be like, "Yo, who that?" And you gonna be like, "Oh, that's just what they call me over here." And they're gonna be like, "I don't like that for you because that's not your name." And for a long time, the vibrations that was coming from the universe, we had already knew how to speak and communicate way a long, long, long time ago. This is why we were more powerful in the history. The way we communicated was very important. This is why our culture was more powerful. This is why everything was in a growth motion. This is why the creations here on the earth had an opportunity to grow because we did it right. And that got taken from you. It got taken from you for commerce. You know what commerce is? Money. What you don't know is the reason why everybody speaks English or grow towards speaking a language that sounds like our language in this culture is because that was how they sold goods. That's how they had marketplaces. So it used to be a back in the day before this it got like this. Each city had docks, and these docks is where people would go to sell goods from other countries. They would come to the country and they would all line up on the docks and they would trade their goods. Or you go into the city, you trade your goods that you bringing in, right? Whatever. But each town had a culture of its own, and they had different levels that they spoke, from the people on the lowest level to different financial understandings to the royal aspect. They was different cultures of how they spoke within a place because it was deemedly fit for how you was going to change or grow towards a higher rank. I have to keep it separated because why would I allow you to speak my language? That just gives you the opportunity to walk in my house. And this is why it goes over people's heads right now. Like the world loves being a follower. Everybody right now, y'all love being followers. I'm sorry. You know, y'all might not like what I'm saying, but I really don't give a shit because I don't represent for people. I represent for the divine. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, divine. All praise due to the Most High. All praise due. So knowing that cultures are always being changed to sit or fit a motion of commerce. Look at religion today. Go anywhere where there's religion right now, right? And it has something to do with finances. Show me one religion that don't bring in money. I'll wait. And it bothers me when I listen to people speak and they are speaking in a way of structurally strong about divine understanding, but they're talking in a controlled aspect of how the change of what that vibration was. You don't even know the true understanding or the name of divine or his son. The sun was a sun in the sky. That was the solar plex in that being, how he was going to rise. These understandings go past people's heads, man, and you'll never get it because you never seen it. Never seen it. You don't even retrospect how that would actually happen. As most y'all know, is divine is going to correct you if you do something wrong. It's going to reward you if you do something right, and you need to stay on that motion to see whatever going to happen. That's all people know. They don't know nothing else past the value. Y'all know the story of other stories that people have rewrote and put in this play to say this happened because this person lost this and he suffered, or this person did this and da 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 da. That's all y'all know. Y'all don't know anything about spirituality. And that's because that was given to you through commerce. You think churches wasn't buying Bibles? Where the paper come from? Where's the ink come from that's on the page? Where's the leather that come from on the book when they put it together and put a spine in that book? Who's creating this? They're not doing it for free. Y'all want to have this type of conversation because I chop shit all the way the fuck up. Straight like that. I have no respect for none of it, because if you're going to disrespect the Almighty, then I can't listen to what you're saying. Women, get off this shit about him and her. Get off this shit about, oh, God is a woman. Y'all killing me with this shit. I'm so serious, because the explanation, it's a happenstance. Okay? The force of divine, El, came through the ethers. The ether had no character until El came into fruition. And it wasn't even a woman. It was a break. It was a hole. It was a wound ripped through the water. If I take a bomb right now and sit it in the ocean and blow up the water, it's going to make a wound. It's going to make a wound in the ocean. If magma gets hot and it gets pressure under the earth, it's going to push up like a pimple until it pops open like this and makes a what? A wound. That's your only symbolic connection to the universe. The fact that you got a wound. Other than that, your body is a man. The reverse polarities is about control. Or a man is an undeveloped woman. I better get the hell up off this shit, because y'all be disrespecting the Most High in the highest form and fashion. Oh, look, you got a thing and they got a clitoris and they got titties and you don't. I don't have a womb neither. And because I don't have a womb, I don't have to deal with the energies of what a womb would have to deal with. But if I go in the universe and I watch what's taking place, which I explain all the time, it's not a male nor a female. These are energies, energy frequencies. It's not male or female. But for you to keep running to say a woman, you're wrong. It's happenstance. I cherish every creation in divine, not separate from none. I'm not going to say, oh, baby, you the greatest, but niggas ain't shit. Or, oh, nigga, y'all the king and the gods, but women ain't shit. I'm not doing none of that. Y'all sound like Boo Boo the Fool talking. I'll be like, yo, what the fuck you say? What are we talking about right now? The shit bothers me that y'all even think like that, and then y'all expect the divine to actually give you some notion of condensation. Divine, it's not no fucking, what do they call it? What do they call it? They said God is a what? What do they call them things? Androgynous or whatever like that. I'm like, yo, you people are so disrespectful. Y'all are so disrespectful, always bringing something that has nothing to do with this world into this world. It's like you need it to be a part of how you think to comprehend it. If I show you some food you never had, the only thing you're going to say is, ew, what's that? Until you taste it and be like, it's good. That's the mind of every human walking on the earth. That's the mind of every human walking on the earth. Y'all gravitate to shit that makes you feel good. Divine will never make you feel good because divine is not of the world. Divine body is not 75% water. It doesn't have nervous system. It doesn't have a heartbeat. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't have flesh. It doesn't have the concept of trying to protect the value of how you are created. It does not exist that way. Incremental science. I've already laid this science down in classes. If you want to find it, Patreon got it. Check the description of any one of my videos I put up. Go to my Patreon, sign up for the Patreon, drop the $7 in it, and go learn some shit. And stop blurbing shit out here that y'all think y'all know, because this shit don't be real. This shit is false. This why I don't care what I say, because divine is not of this world. I don't give a damn how his message is delivered as long as it's delivered. Yes, I say his and hers. I say these condensations because I'm trapped in sin like the rest of you motherfuckers. That don't mean me being trapped here delegates how I conduct the way I think about the Most High. No, what I know for a fact, and you go look this shit up yourself, since everybody want to write shit down and be the progenitors of science, knowledge, and everything in the damn world. Since people want to whitewash shit and cover it up and make this and thumbtack this here and say this, since all that shit, go take what I'm going to tell you right now, go look this shit up yourself if you think it's some bullshit. Elohim, from the center of all things, where no man can go in the flesh, there's a frequency that reverberates across existence that comes from so far away it cannot be marked at a distance. It sits beside another frequency in the universe that comes so far away it can't be marked in a distance. The strongest frequency that's more powerful than the effect that's riding next to it is a positive charge. They know this. They say the Big Bang, everything around the universe was positively charged. It's an L. If I take a bunch of L's and put them together, I make a cross. You know? Make a cross. Every angle you turn an L, you can make a cross. You can do it like this. You can do it like that. You could do it like that. You could do it however you want. Put all the angles together. You're only going to put an L like this, a L like this, a L like this, a L like this. You make a cross. That's it. Elo. You make a plus symbol. Multiplication. Adding on. When the L came in through the ether, it added on to the pretense. That means that electrical energy, the God life energy, gave life to the ether. Ether was still. It didn't move. Nothing was there. It was darkness completely. This is why they throw this shit in your face and they have the Golden Globe Awards. They be knowing. You don't know though. It's golden because the energy of divine, like the sun, is golden. So eventually the golden energy will fill up each globe. Golden Globe Award. Golden Globe Award. Golden Globe Award. When L came through the ether, it parted and made a womb. There is no physical body at that point there. You talking about eons and eons and eons and eons and eons of the force of divine pretense pushing waves. Wave is a negative charge. While the L is coming into it, it pushes everything like this. So as the waves are being flung through existence, as they slow down and cool, they start to manifest with the power of divine energy. It's a fact. There is not a woman sitting somewhere like, I'm doing this. I am God. No, the fuck it don't. It don't exist. And Elo never explained itself to nothing. Because I am. Problem is, everybody want to put a title on something to feel better about yourself. Divine gives a fuck about how the fuck you feel. Don't give a damn if you're having a good day or a bad day. Never. Through those times, can you still represent Almighty? And that high pitched sound right now in my ear. What's Almighty? No characteristics, no titles that can put it in a box. It's Almighty. I came into your existence and parted the ether. What are you talking about? Y'all drive me crazy with this bullshit y'all be believing or whatever. And I get real. I feel some type of way because don't disrespect the creator. Without the L coming into the ether to part it away, you wouldn't even have an opportunity to be thrown out of existence, to cool down, to be formulated into some idealistic value. It would have never happened. But like I explained in incremental science, pause right there. And that was the trap the whole time. That energy in itself, it's like saying you don't know shit in the cave, and I'm gonna tell you because I have an understanding of things that's going on outside of that you don't know. So when I come in that cave, I'm gonna tell your ass anything, and you're gonna believe it because you don't know shit. That's how people get set up in different cities and towns and all that. They have to make a crowd. It has never changed. Go back and look at how many people was murdered just to say the word. Look how many people died for no reason. I mean, humble people, loving people, family going people. They raped, pillaged, stole, murdered in the name of Christ. Templars, go look it up. We represent Christ. We're going to burn down these humble people who live in mud huts, who farm every day. That's where it came from. It wasn't here before that. I take you farther back than that. We can go to Egypt, before Egypt, and Kemet, when it was a hierarchy of spirituality that gave everybody the opportunity to reach the height of your spiritual and biblical core, to find out the best version of what you're going to be connected to the universal ether aspect. Anybody could have rose. The table was asked, can we create a religion based off one pretense? They said no. Divine creates in all aspects. That's what Elohim is. It's to be able to understand all aspects of life that possibly can be created and given reverence to, because you're not the progenitor of how things can be created. So you pay respect to all things good, bad, and indifferent because you don't create this shit. But now y'all isolate and y'all take things out and say, oh, I'm gonna like this, I'm gonna like that, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that. No, y'all playing boo-boo the fool roles. Y'all don't know shit about nothing. If you, like I've been saying this in my videos, I have over about 1,300 videos. I've been saying this for a long time. If you're gonna run with it, then you are important to it. If you're gonna carry it, you're gonna bring destruction to other minds. That doesn't serve divine, because divine don't care if you serve them or not. If you serve them, if you serve the Elohim or the El, because light does the same thing. The sun will burn grass. The sun will burn little teeny plants that are under a big tree, but that big tree is strong enough to take the sunlight. Should I feel guilty that little tree getting burnt up? Should I go try to cover it up? No, it's the power. That's how it happens. I have to let it be. Processes of elimination gives you the aspect to come back stronger. The woman was only able to formulate life after the fact of the solidification of being pushed so far away. It wasn't a woman. It's so many creations that are greater than the aspect of what a woman is. And these creations are never touched this earth because they are light points through your history, manifesting, bringing back everything that I ain't about to keep doing this shit for y'all. I'm serious, but y'all gonna quit disrespecting the divine. Y'all gonna quit disrespecting the Most High. And if you really want to know what that energy is, manifest on it, meditate on it, pray to it, sit still, and ask that question 1,000,000 times in your head until divine reaches out to you. It's like asking your grandparents for something and you keep saying, can I, 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 grandma, 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 cookies. Can I, can I, can I, can I, can I, can I, who? Can I, can I, can I, can I, can I, can I? No, you can't. Leave me alone. Why? Can I, can I, can I, can I, can I, can I, please? Can I, can I, can I, can I, can I, can I, please? You ask long enough, you might get it. But because you're physical in this world, your flesh can be damaged, your mind can be weakened, your body can be hurt, which will allow you to become inadequate. So what they did was, because lesser values of what you are was way more inadequate than you are, they had to give you something in the mind to lessen the value of the structure and strength that you already knew back then. I have to remove the power from them. I'm going to give them something powerless. Go look at the stories of all the places these people went carrying this newsletter about what they were coming to bring to the earth. Watch how many places were destroyed because of it. Look how many people died because of it. Not because they were criminal. Not because they deserved it. Not because they disrespected or defiled the name of divine. No, not because of none of that. Because some other people wanted power. And they saw the power in the structure of spirituality. And they wanted that for themselves, but they wanted it in a way that they can give it out. This is all watching how we have already been. I heard somebody say earlier, everybody not connected to the divine. Shout out. Everybody is connected to the divine. Good, bad, and indifferent. Whether you know that or not, that's something different. The spiritual biblical cord of life is always going to be connected. As long as there's sun here, that's our umbilical cord. That's how I get energy. How do I know this for a fact? Because through my umbilical cord and my navel is how it's fed through my mother. The sun does the same thing. It travels the earth and stays right here. Enough for when it comes around, I can feel that warmth. I can get that vitamin D. I can get those electrical values. I can get that electrical gold coming out the air. I know all y'all searching. I know all y'all want to know, and you want to be somebody that stands out, because that's how the world put things in your face. The person who stands out. Not now one of these advertisements that come on this TV. Check this out. Y'all watch YouTube all damn day long. Okay? All the advertisements that come across this screen ask you, they tell you about a beautiful effing plan. You can never work again. You can live how you want to live. You think this new? They used to have advertisements on TV when I was a kid about people riding in boats and being on the beach and drinking champagne and bikinis and all this. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know shit. Oh wow. Slim Fast. I get some Slim Fast. I can be on the jet ski. on the boat. They did the women even worse because they knew y'all felt everything. They gave y'all tampon commercials with a bitch running through the fucking field, touching flowers. You wear these tampons, you'll be running through the field, touching flowers. The fuck out of here, yo. Y'all sit there, yo, this shit crazy. Medicine. This medicine will help you. But it got 91,000 different problems with it. But if you want it, it'll fix that one problem. Yo, the world ain't shit. I'm trying to tell you, but y'all don't hear this. Divine said, I'm not of the world. Divine said, I'm not of the world. He will never be of a world. Divine give of its energy. I'm sorry. Divine give of its energy to progenerate everything in existence, known to man and not known to man. Everything in existence, not known to man and known to man. Things you haven't discovered and have discovered. Weird or not, it has life force. Otherwise, it won't be here. How you think germs live? They eat off the life force of other things. Good, bad, and indifferent. Good, bad, and indifferent. Divine will not create a female god and then have you placed here to suffer. It won't be intentional. The idea in itself destroys the possibility, because that would have to say the divine energy is a body, and it was conscious and aware of thinking of where it wanted to go. So you're trying to say to the world that the center of all things, that's quadrillion, gazillion, Google miles away, thought about you and only you. That's some selfish ass shit. That's some selfish ass shit right there. That's some selfish ass shit, but ain't nobody gonna say that. It's only because of the pressure that y'all went through here through different times in the past. And majority of the time, if you go to another place, they gonna tell you here that y'all think fucked up. Women in other places of the world don't think like that. And it's not because weak or value, they just know there's no reason to put the energy into that thought. Yeah, we all got roles to play, but our role will never be of divine. We are of divine. How a drop of soda gonna fill up a can? How is a drop of ocean water gonna give me an ocean in my backyard? I'll wait. So you gotta put it simply for simple-minded people. You gotta put it simple for simple-minded people. This is why divine don't really be reaching out to nobody until you put down what you think you know. This is why when I talk, I'm telling you, most of the time when I'm reaching out to the divine, I'm apologizing. Because we was taught how to speak away from vibration. Had to learn my sincerity all over again. I had to learn what to do with the heart, how to place it. How to speak from it. The goosebumps you get, the vibes, you pick it up. You got to learn how to speak from how it comes out from the world. So you feeling stuff before you even speak, but you don't listen to the vibrations, so you don't know how to throw a vibration back out. You don't know how to talk. You don't know how to communicate with the universe. I got groups out here. Every time I drop a video, they put a title in to try to undermine me like I don't know who they is. These niggas is weak. It take 12 of y'all to talk to me. I must be saying something right. Most of y'all are being served by negative energy. You get materialistic value. You get thoughts that can come into certain aspects of your reality, and that's what you believe. Hold on. So this is why y'all don't just get it and what that means for the energy. This is why you don't comprehend it. This is why you say things and you add to shit that other people said. It's why you say, oh, I read what she said. It must be true because they were studying it. What about you? What you studied? What you felt? Was you learning how to discern between what you thought was real and what you know to be real? Have you ever taught yourself actuality? Do you go sit outside in the sun and feel the different levels of how that hits you? Do you understand anything besides what you're being shown and told? Just questions. Or do you need somebody to have a title, be a scholar in the minds of man to make you feel like you are important? Shit, you big lost then. You need a preacher in a suit? Niggas ain't worth the shit. Every day they come out of a materialistic value, put on very expensive clothes, and they go out and yell and scream at everybody like they think they know what the hell they talking about because people have put them in front. Your value will always, your light in your body will always value something that you put attention on. That doesn't make them right. That's you making them right. What's supposed to be right for you is what you create. But if y'all wasn't out here fucking up, creating bullshit, fucking this nigga, fucking that bitch, having this many kids, failing at this, failing at that, lying, cheating, stealing. If you wasn't doing none of that, you wouldn't feel indifferent about your own creations. You would be the religion to your family. Because that would symbolize you as the true head. You got a head on your neck that sits above your shoulders. It don't get no higher than that. And divine built this contract for you to have this as a reality. This is why your body is formulated in this certain way. Everything from the beginning of time replicates down to the smallest level of the creation, slowing down and formulating into its value of existence. It's always going to be like that. It's never going to change. The reason why a woman has a womb because L came through the ether. Period. I stuck it in. That's why you got one. What? And no, it wasn't a physical thing. It was literal energy. Did not have a body. The force of L, the force of being able to create good, bad, and different in every way known, shape of man, the man don't even concept, came through the ether. And when it came through, it came so strong, it ripped a hole in it and life came. And because L was able to do that, you breathe. Reason why you bleed is because when the first time it parted those waters, everything in existence repelled from that spot. It repelled. It went this way, that way, this way. It went everywhere. That's why your shit go everywhere. Ironic that it's the life water that comes out of you and flees from the body, right? But you don't see that. You can't comprehend that. You too used to just saying somebody telling you, oh, it's that time. You about to start bleeding now. Ain't nobody never told y'all the truth because ain't nobody knew it. And they wanted to bury the truth so you would never know it. Any physical body that understood that universal pretense became a light point. So as Yahweh grew and studied from all parts around the whole damn globe, ultimately putting down how he felt about all things. Because divine don't feel of the world. Divine don't feel of the world. It's not of the world. So why would it care? You're probably a counterpart to other creations that's floating somewhere out of there, outside of the vibrations that we could. Your vibrational aspect only allow you to see what you see right now. Blue skies, a sun, trees, and ground, and other people that's in the same place where you are. That's it. I don't take away from people who use the scriptures, though. The reason why I don't take away from them, because if you're sitting in the tub, right, and you're washing up, you're getting all the dirt off you, you're going through yourself, you're looking at your body, you're washing, you're scrubbing, right? You're scrubbing your body down. You're looking at your body, you like, yeah, I gotta wash up. I'm gonna wash up. Yeah, I'm gonna clean up. Now you got all this dirt in the tub. All that dirt was on you. You had to wash it off for it to go down the drain. So when I'm listening and agreeing, I'm listening to how people comprehend what they believe they know. You got to get through this too. I do it myself, but I always test the spirit by the divine. They said test the spirit by the spirit. No, I test the spirit by the divine. Why would I test it by a spirit? That's like me testing myself by another man. Why the hell would I do that? Yo, son, tell me what you think about me. Why the fuck I care what you think about me? I don't give a shit. That'll get you punched in your face. But I do care about what the divine has to say. How the divine will guide me to be the greatest version of how I'm created in that aspect. I can't do that. I got to be led for that. Because everything around me is of this world. So the only thing I'm going to learn is shit of this world from anybody else here. I could do that my damn self. You know, L, greatest minds, all aspects of understanding. I can think for myself. Speed of reality that people be scared of, because if it's not solidified in an aspect to where you can say, point, look, show, here, look, I'm guiding you to this, then ultimately it doesn't give you no power. The power exists in not being boisterous. The power exists in not carrying the aspect of having to prove. You gotta prove shit to nobody. I let you deal with the Most High. Because when you go against me not trying to prove that value, that's what you're going against, not me, because I've already walked away from the world. You see how easy that get? Just that simple. Divine is simple. There's nothing complicated about that. Divine is telling you, I'm not of the world, so come out of her. Her. Why did it say come out of her? It's a good riddle for you. I told you everything that was solidified through creations, good, bad, and indifferent, was flung when Elo came into the ether. When L came up through the ether. That formulated into a man having a ding to give seeds to the woman to bring forth life. Otherwise, it was dormant. It was sleep. It wasn't even a life. What woman, if it's only a man and a woman here, just them two, what gives value? It's contrast. The only reason why you're important because I'm opposite of you. Yo, it's crazy. You're like, nah, because this is what they was doing. You know what? It's not like that. It was never like that. It was never like that. But at one point, the remnants of the value of how things rose, the remnants of the value of how things rose, solidified the position of where people thought they were going. I can trace my lineage with nothing back through Kemet. Easy. Like that. Because you know why people talk too much. It's easy for me. I know where my whole family been, from when my great grandmother landed in New York to where she came from by migration, to where her ancestors gathered into an early place, and then before they even got there, where they was at. The stories speak for themselves. My ancestors was a part of the Great Migration. Light points be my history, manifesting, bringing back everything that's meant for me. My infantry, you don't even know who on my spirit team. I keep it lean, move through the air like the smoke in there. Pick it out, let it go. Black fist in the afro. I know me. I'm so comfortable in my skin. I've never been more comfortable in my skin than I've ever been right now. It's not about what you have or what you can obtain or what you think you know. It literally comes from letting go. That's where that strength comes from. Divine is telling you in all shape and form ways. He says, I'm not of the world. So why are you trying to accumulate more of it? When I pray for comfortability to expound on the value of being closer to divine. That's all I ask for. Let me get that comfortable spot to where I gave more time to you. Let me get back in that spot where I had time to give to you the way I wanted to. Let me get back in that spot so I can grow my light, so I can be as the image of what I am, formulate. Come on, what are we talking about? Man and woman should be walking the same path. It's crazy that man and woman are born in the same house, under the same situation. But as you get older, you separate yourself. Oh, that's not for me. That's for y'all. Y'all got to go through that. Be like, yo, this shit crazy as hell. Yo, look at the world, yo. You know how you defile the pretense of the Most High? You know how you do that? By being of the world. Sometimes I got pains and shit going through my body. You know what I do? I take them. I sit with them. I even yell at the Father. I be like, divine, thank you for the pain. Thank you. Because it hurt. But I also say thank you for other things, all things, good, bad, and indifferent. I say thank you. If I peep something weird from somebody, if I peep a vibration that's weird, I say thank you. If somebody stop acting the way, I say thank you. Everything I'm thankful for. Everything. If I'm going to warm that ass up, I'm going to say thank you. Endings, beginnings, and mental transitions, I'm thankful for. Because I know I'm being guided. I know I'm being guided. The more you let go of you trying to control a situation, the more you enter in the L. Look how they disrespected divine by saying loser, L, loser. People started making jokes like that, holding up the symbol of L coming through the ether, saying that it's a loser. It's because they stole the idealistic and twisted around to have you value the woman. Like the woman came out of the ether when that happened, like, oh, the fuck? No, every piece of ether was flung across the damn universe. Was flung. As solidification took place. As the non-ether. That's what non-ether. That's when everything, the waves is spinning now because it was flung. So the force of this energy that just popped through, it was so powerful, it spun everything around. That's how creation got started. It wasn't no purpose. It wasn't saying, I'm going to create you, you, and you. No, the fuck it didn't. That shit didn't even happen like that. But you have to also understand, the weaker the creation off of the existence is how you get characteristics. So the stories be partially true. So when y'all be talking about a body, and y'all talking about, oh, God is this, you talking about the devil, yo. You talk about something that felt so powerful when it came into fruition. Understanding the conscious, I'm here. That was one of the first solidifications, the slowdown, when things started slowing down. Non-ether. Good, bad, and indifferent. Now imagine if bad has to have the characteristic of being seen and known, good has the characteristic of divinity. So it don't even want you to see it. It don't even want to be a part of your world. So how much good is literally coming to help your ass? How much true divinity is literally coming to help you if it's following the L? Because I'm not of the world. How much of that is literally coming to help your ass if it's not of where you at? Divine don't make mistakes. People do. And people make mistakes trying to carry a value, telling everybody what they think they know. You don't know enough to talk about divine. You don't know nothing. My grandfather be like, you don't know shit. Was my man Bokeem Woodbine. You're like, what do you know? He don't know shit. Shout out to Bokeem Woodbine. He be like, he think he know, but he don't know shit. I should have had that clip to put it in here just now. That's why disrespect was funny when we was young. That's why it was funny. Because people would try to control shit so much. They would try their damnedest to control every fucking thing. Just to fail controlling it. Because that is not what divine do. It doesn't control anything. Look out your door. Look at the ground. Look at the trees. Look at the sky. Everything is a different shape. It's not no straight lines. Everything is a fucking it's chaos. It's created in chaotic aspect. It's not chaos that we come through. Chaos is what you was created from. And it was only the solidification, the slowdown of the force that allowed you to come into existence. This ain't a race. This ain't people racing to be the best person that think they know everything. That's not what this shit is. If you're racing to get away from it. Why do you think people make dumbass jokes? They go Mike Epps on the joint. I'm gonna go to God soon. I gotta get some more money though. That's dumb. Who would say some shit like that? It's dumb. It's the false reality of truth. It's his truth, but it ain't the truth of divine. That's why it's funny to y'all. Hit a nerve, right? Hee ha ha ha. Divine wasn't laughing. Divine wasn't laughing. I don't join no sides. I'm on my side. Facts. I don't care about nobody's side. I'm on my side. But I know divine gives. When he came into the ether, it gave to everything. When divine came into the ether, it gave to everything. Good, bad, and indifferent. Everybody eats. Everybody eats. That's when they want to take God out. That's when they want to start taking God out. That's when they want to remove that divine pretense from the reality. Oh, everybody gets some. It was just me. That's the first characteristic of one of the first creations that came somewhere down those light points, way out in the ether somewhere. One of the first ones. Oh, I'm first. No, you're not. You're stupid. You're the worst. Who gives a fuck? No one. When divine said, I'm not of the world. And when you come out of the world, you get everything in existence. But then you got your bottom feeders. You got your sucker fish that's swimming on the bottom of the ground, picking up shit. You ever seen one of them sucker fish in the fish tank? And they got them big ass lips on the glass. They just steady sucking shit. Eating all the dirt and the algae. Everything that grows off of the remnants of the life water. Water itself. Which labels itself behind the ether. It's the counterpart to the ether. It's the mirror image to the ether, the water. So you got fish sucking on the glass, getting all the dirt that comes with that. Just like the rest of you motherfuckers out here. You're like sucker fish. Let's get some dirt. Let's get some shit. Let's get some dirt. Let's get some shit. Divine is almighty. That's all you need. Naga.